Okay guys, hello, welcome back again in today's amazing beautiful video. Guys, today let's talk about why women are always complaining about some certain set of words, joystick. So please, I want you to watch this video to the end because it's going to help you a lot. It will help you a lot. Now, why are women complaining about this set of joystick? Now, I got this comment under the comment section. That is to tell that I read comments, right? Yeah. So, and also pick reliable and relevant comments to address it while I'm making video. This is the reason why I'm making this video today, because this comment has been on my comment section for over 2 days or thereabout, and I want to address this issue. Now, someone wrote under the comment section that his joystick is actually bending. You understand? His joystick is bending, and as a matter of fact, whenever he knocks his woman don't feel anything, and his woman, at the end of the knocking, the woman will now begin to complain, that his joystick is, bent, that she doesn't like it, that is not satisfying her. And when I read that comment, I was like, okay, so the man was actually, or is actually fine, because he's a president, is actually looking for what? A solution that will strengthen that joystick. Now, I want you to know this. As a man, if you fall into that category that you discover that your joystick is not straight, it's not standing direct, it's not straight, and a woman that you got married to or a woman that you are dating complains about it, let me tell you what to do. You don't need to do anything on that joystick, because that is how God created it. Don't, because of a woman's mouth, and begin to look for solution that will even worsen it. Do you understand? Because it is natural. That is how God made that particular joystick. You're not the one that created it. And there is no amount of herbal products or enhancements that will correct it. This is something that you grew up with right from the baby, a baby boy. You understand? So if there is any correction, then if there is any correction that you would have done, it would have been when you were a little, let's just say 24 hours or even 6 hours after your birth. That is when they would have corrected it through what? Massage, through, there is this local way they used to, correct that. If a mother noticed that her baby stain is not actually, standing straight, it is that time that a mother who puts her eyes on the ground would have known, this thing will cause a problem, or it might cause a problem in the future for this boy. So it's better we use herbal. It's the way they massage it within that 6 hours of them giving birth to you, so that you will not grow with it. So whereby something like that has happened, and maybe your parents at that time don't know that there's something that they can do, or maybe the hospital that give back to you don't know that there's something that would have done, and you grew up with it. I will tell you at this point, you don't need to do anything. Don't allow anybody to keep on deceiving you, or to tell you, there is something that I will do, or there's something I will do. You don't need to. If you touch it, my dear, your own don't be me. If you dare say you want to, or somebody give you something, say, keep on rubbing it, it will strengthen it. Don't ever try it. I am telling you now, don't try it. There is nothing that you can do. If your woman is not satisfying with it, make use of your hand. If your joystick is inside the honeypot, make sure that you, first of all, before your joystick inside her honeypot, make sure that you use your hand properly in a very romantic way, so that she will feel it. Then after you use your hand, now go in with your words with that joystick. There is nothing you can do. So this is my answer to you. There is nothing that you can do on such issue. I know that other men also are having such issue. So if your joystick always bend like a corner like this, and even inside the honeypot is still cornering, there's nothing you can do. The worst of it is if it is not rising at all. If it's not rising at all, and if it's shorter, it's not rising and it's short, that is the worst among all. All right, so don't bother yourself. Just tell her there's nothing you can do. And if you try to correct it through surgery now that you are old, it might take you away from this world. Don't ever try it, or it might even ruin your joystick everlasting, meaning that you are going to turn into shame. You understand? So don't tamper with it. Leave it the way it is. So since they did not correct it when you were little, is it now that they're going to correct? No. The one that is correctable is what? Weak erection, and then trying to enhance it more to any length that you want. That one is normal. You can enhance it to longer, but then you have to be consistent with the treatment until you get your desired length. Then when you get your desired length, you can now leave it. The only thing that you need to do is to be careful. Stop jumping from one woman to another. You have to, because the more you are jumping. Let me tell you another thing that shrink joystick, in case you don't know. You see, jumping from one person to another, once you don't contact Infe, there's one Infe that always shrink what? Joystick. You see your joystick shrinking. Your joystick that was shining before, once you don't contact that thing, you see it's shrinking. You see it trying to soak water, trying to get one look at the edge like this, as if, you understand? That is when you know that all is not well. So if you're seeing that sign, sort of your joystick when it rise and shine, or you see a joystick looking very healthy, long, even when it has not erected, if you find yourself, or you find your joystick shrink like this, it's not shining, you need what? Infection flusher. You need infection flusher, and also you need what? Sugar flusher. Okay, so naturally joysticks are meant to look very, very attractive and shiny. Don't need to look very old, very ugly, and trying to squeeze itself. You understand? It's squeeze like this, squeeze. No, or start giving wrinkles verb. Joysticks are not meant to be wrinkled. Even at your 75, the way God made that thing, He made it even at your 75, 80, it's supposed to be what? Very, very shiny. That is if you are eating healthy, and also being truthful to yourself and your partner. Do you understand? So guys, I just want to end this video here. Please like this video for me. Also share this video. I am begging you in God's name. Share this video to your community. Like it. All right, now if you have any health challenge which can also lead to shrink joystick, diabetes also linked to shrink joystick, BP also linked to shrink shrink joystick, and if you're on their medication, that is the worst. That is. So if you want to correct all of this naturally, you're not in a haste. You want something natural that will even benefit your other part of your body. All you have to do is to send me a WhatsApp message on +234 9059 825779. Guys, testimonies are coming. Testimony of our BP eradication treatment is flowing up and down every weekend. So, but I'm going to drop one at the end of this video, so you are going to see it. It's a written testimony from one or two of our clients that God is using my BP eradication to treat currently. So what are you waiting for? Join this challenge, and trust me, you will say bye-bye to the world, to this monster called diabetes and high BP. So see you guys on my next video. Bye. See the testimony.